everybody, and welcome back to G Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. Look at that sky up there. It sure feels like it's gonna rain, but there's no reports anywhere in any app I could find online that says we're gonna get any rain. Now, up the west coast in Oregon, in that area, they're getting slammed by an atmospheric river. I'm wondering if this is like the tail end of it all, and nobody expected it to get here, but that sure looks weird to me. And earlier it looked like it was raining over that way. Well, anyway, just wanted to show you that at the beginning of this video. So today we're going to go a little further into solar and batteries and things like that. I had a few questions and that stuff, and just noticed that the boards are popping off of my little cage here. So I have to get my nail gun out and shoot those back in. So anyway, yeah, what's going on is had a little discussions going on about disagreements on whether a 1 week battery in a group will hurt the other batteries. Well, if you don't believe it, take a flashlight that holds 3 or 4 batteries, whatever. Take 3 brand new batteries. If it's a 4 battery system, take 3 brand new batteries and 1 dead battery, and put all 4 of those into the flashlight, and then turn the switch on, and tell me how long your flashlight lasts. Tell me how long you have light. Okay? Now, that's not my opinion, and this is not something that I discovered. This is something that people in the battery field, people who make batteries and sell batteries, have known for years, and they warn people about it all the time. Don't mix old and new batteries, okay? It's written all over every battery that you buy in every store. Now, in your car, you don't normally do that because you only have 1 battery in it anyway. But if you had 2 batteries in there and one of them was weak and the other one was brand new, you just spent a lot of money on a brand new battery that's going to be junk in a couple of days, okay? That's the bottom line of that. Now, we got some winds blowing again today, kicking crap, and I was out visiting or meeting a new neighbor today, and they need to get their solar setup going and water setup going and all that stuff. So I will be working with them in the near future here, and trying to get things situated to where they can live a little more comfortably at where they're at right now, because they're running off of a generator which is loud, noisy, costly. Gasoline is just, at the price of gasoline, I can't imagine having to run a generator all day and all night. So yeah, we need to get that stuff fixed up for them. Even if we set them up with temporary solar, that would be a good thing. That'll at least get them to be able to live a little more comfortably in their house. They've got a couple of kids there, so you know, it would be nice to have some electricity to turn on. And I might even have to loan them one of my TV antennas so they can watch TV if they want to. So anyway, that's what we got going. That's all the stuff. And while I was standing here doing this video, I actually just got a text back from the wife of the new neighbors saying thank you for the information I just dug up for them. So a couple of things for you newcomers to homesteading. First of all, I don't want to go around the other side because the winds are coming from there and they're pretty nasty, and it'll drown me out because I don't have my windproof mic on. But the water tank, clear plastic water tanks like this, or white plastic water tanks, are not good for your storage for your home water. Okay, you can try painting them black. That's now I did do some research on this just today because I wanted to see if there was something new out there that would work. But even the slightest little pinhole of sunlight that can get through those containers after you paint them into your water over a period of time will cause the water to grow algae inside. Once the algae starts inside, the only way to clean it out is to completely drain the thing down and scrub it all out with bleach, and then let it completely air dry, and then start over again. But you just run back into the same problem again. And people have painted them black and different colors and all of that, and they say, oh yeah, that works. It works for a short period of time. That's fine for 275 gallons for one tank. But if you're going to be running your homestead and you're going to be bringing in 2,000 or 3,000 gallons of water, you don't want that stuff going bad on you, because it's going to be in that tank for a few months. And trust me, it'll grow algae. Every one of these totes just had fresh water put in them not very long ago, and there's algae in every one of them. It does happen, and once you got a little algae, and those people that have swimming pools out there know, once you got a little algae, if you don't nip it in the bud right away, you're going to have a lot of algae. And that's the bottom line behind it all. All right, so I'm going to build them a rack something like this, but probably using some round pipe they already have on site. And we'll get them set up to where we can get some solar panels mounted and get their inverter running, get their power going. Now, somebody else I just helped recently to get their 48 volt system up and running told me that they're really happy with the way it's running, but I'm not going to spoil that because they're going to be doing a video on it here next week, I guess, and probably all by the weekend. They'll be doing a video on it anyway, so when that comes out, I'll link a link in my video so that you can just click on it and go there and see what he's talking about. But you'll be really happy to know about 48 volt systems. All right, now during my research, because I'm always learning, I have a sign in my cabin that says, learn something new every day or you've wasted a day of your life. All right, that's one of my sayings I've used for years and years and years. So one other thing I learned while I was doing research was, you see my 6 panels here, these are 305 watt panels each, okay? You see how I got them set up? They're laying narrow side, top and bottom, to long side going side to side, okay? I found out recently that changing those panels, changing all these panels to be going the opposite direction, being vertical to the sun, will actually give me more efficiency and more power out of the same panels I'm using here right now. Imagine that. So, in my future, I will be modifying this setup so that it will be able to handle the panels in the other direction. Looks like somebody just got a water delivery. Well, look at that sky. All right, guys. Thank you. My alarm system went off. I'm telling you, try and sneak up on me. Just try it. I dare you. My dogs are hungry and I can save money on dog food. Isn't that right, Midnight? Would you like a head scratch, Midnight? You want a head scratch? That's nice, isn't it? You love those head scratches. Uh-oh. Doggy Daddy saw me doing that. Oh no, it was Blackie and Susie Q. Everybody saw the head scratches going around, so they came here to get one. All right. Okay, guys. Susie Q. Keep an eye on the pups, huh? All right, so that's about it, everybody. Got my flag down because the winds have been going crazy, and I don't want to tear up another flag. This one's actually designed for the wind, but the winds have been really ridiculous. And I noticed that on the end of it already, even though it's triple, quadruple sewn, the end of it was already starting to show some threads loosening up. So I brought it down and anchored it here with a piece of gold-filled granite, get nice and heavy so it won't blow out from underneath there. And I'll raise it back up when I have time. I was also asked, and I'm sure some of you are interested in this, how come I don't fly my flag upside down? Yes, this country is in turmoil, and flying the upside down flag would be my way of making a statement that it is so. But I'm a well-trained soldier from the military. I'm retired in life, but I didn't retire from the military, but I was well-trained during the Vietnam era. And one thing that we learned was you do not give the enemy any information at all. The smallest thing that you think is nothing can actually be a lot to them. So by me putting a flag upside down here, somebody points at it and goes, oh, look, a Trump supporter. You know, you don't need that kind of stuff. You don't need that type of aggravation. And somebody out there would take offense to it and decide that they were going to do some damage around here just because they didn't like my opinion of what's going on. So that's why I don't fly it upside down. And when I was asked about it, my statement was, and I stand by this, if I thought for an instant that it would make a difference by me putting my flag upside down, I would do it. But I don't think it's going to make a difference. It will not stop these criminals from destroying our country. Only we can do that. We the people, we are the boss. Those people work for us, not the other way around. Although they'd like you to believe that. So, no, they don't get to dictate laws and rules over us. We hired them to do our bidding, and we are supposed to have control over what that bidding is, not them telling us the other way around. So, thanks everybody for joining me. This is G Bear signing off.